Someday I will be more comfortable with talking into a camera and not having to repeat myself 20 times before I'm like, yes, this makes sense. I'm tired, it's 2:30 in the morning. Hello, welcome back. Today I randomly, because of Black Friday with deals, I wanted to try a bunch of e.l.f. stuff I've never tried before. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm going to go through the list of basically everything that I have here. I have the Jelly Pop Dewy Primer, the Flawless Satin Foundation, I have the Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist, up to 16-hour wear. Ooh, that's fun. And then I have the Bite Size Shadow in Rose Water. And then I think it's like the same thing, but it's blush highlighter in the shade Watermelon. I peeled off the thing that actually says what it is on it, so oopsies. Then I got the Faux Mink lashes. I don't think I said that right. I got the Hydrating Camo Concealer. It was something I got recommended to try because I did not realize how many concealers e.l.f. makes until I was buying stuff and I was like, oh no, what do I get? And then that's just what people suggested. And then I have the Lip Plumping Gloss in Sparkling Rosé. The glue from the sticker makes a weird mark. That's okay. And then I got the Precision Liquid Eyeliner in black. And then I got two different eye pencils. They're the Instant Lift Brow Pencil in neutral brown and black. So yeah, those are all the new things I got, and then the other things I'll be using that are also e.l.f. are the eyeliner eyeshadow stick. I just had it already, so I wasn't gonna buy a new one, and then the contour palettes. Didn't get a mascara. I didn't buy a mascara. I don't know why. It completely went over my head. I don't think about buying mascara when I buy makeup. So just Lash Paradise, and then P. Louise base I'm gonna use, and then just eyelash glue that I have. The Kiss strip adhesive one. So that's what I'm gonna use today. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? I have not used this one before, but I've heard good things about it. And it's really sticky. I wasn't expecting it to be this sticky. But yeah, it's been about 60 seconds. It's really sticky. Like, I know it's supposed to be a sticky primer, but I've never used it before. Also, I'm going to try to apply some of these things like as it's directed, except for the primer, because I forgot to double check on that, and it also does not say on the tube, and I threw the box away already, so yeah. But for foundation, it says to apply a small amount starting at the center of the face and blend it outward using fingertips, a sponge, or a foundation brush. Layer as needed for more coverage. Also, I'm using this shade Snow. So I'm hoping this matches my skin tone. Beauty blender.
To say I don't know what fuzzy or like what that is in my hair. I think it's just a fuzzy and I don't know how I didn't notice it, but editing I'm just like, wow, I went so long without noticing that in my hair. I don't know when I notice it, but it's there. Sorry if it annoys you to see it like it is me. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure how good it'll pick up on camera, but I think it looks pretty good for what it is. Going in with the concealer. I got the shade Fair Rose. I think that was the one that like paired up with it. I believe. I might be wrong. Sorry. I think I just went with the one that like looks similar. Doesn't smell, so that's nice. Are we gonna be accidentally using too much? Probably. Because I'm a dummy and I got up super early. today. And what I normally do with foundation, I let it set and then I blend it out. Then we're waiting for that to set. I'm going to do eyeshadow base. Now I'm going to blend out the foundation and see how it is. I definitely put too much. That's okay. I can never get like this part of my nose to like blend properly. It always looks funky. Also, I think for this video I'll just say like what I like and what I didn't like at the end. Just because I'm gonna do like just basically kind of like an all day wear kind of thing. Since I am up early for once and not doing this in the middle of the night. Because right now it's 9 AM, so I'll relatively be up. I also want to test out the setting spray relatively, but like probably only a little over a 12-hour kind of deal just because I don't know how long I'm going to stay up. Ciate London Watermelon Burst Setting Powder. That's just the one I normally use. So, it's a very shimmery kind of one, but it's one that I like and prefer. So I'd rather use something I normally use. This is the light to medium one. I usually use between these two shades, the darker and the lighter one. This one's too warm for me, so I usually just go with one of those, but I'm probably just going to do the lightest one and dip in like once into the dark just to mix it so it's not as dark. Just carve out my cheekbones a little bit. I don't contour too much, especially like out of cosplay. And then sometimes I just end up going a little too harsh, so I just tap it out with a beauty blender sometimes. And for just because, we'll do up here on our forehead, because why not? I mean, it's gonna get covered anyways, so like if it looks bad, that's okay. Just a little. Not a ton. I think I've done like a lot better at like contouring my nose over the years. Okay. And then blend it out a little bit. This sponge to soften it up, because sometimes I go a little too harsh, and you know, that's okay. Just touch it up. You're gonna beauty blender, use it. Okay, and guess we can start working on the eyes. Use a palette. I think I'm gonna start off with using the the only matte color in this pan, and just placing it all over my lid. Bringing it up into like my crease area. And then I'm gonna go in the darker color and just start tapping it into my crease. And then I'm gonna dip back into the shade and then try to build it up a little bit more in the corner. Then I'm gonna dip into the darker metallic.
It was not painfully obvious. I had a hard time packing on that darker metallic. Also, my camera stopped recording, but you'll see that in a moment. Just you wait. Just a couple more moments.
Okay. Didn't realize my camera stopped recording, so wrong way. So I finished up this eye. I did eyeliner and stuff in that eye. For this one, I just went back in and retouched up on the darker metallic. And then next, I'm gonna go in with the lighter metallic with a wet flat brush. The black eyeliner and liner eyes. Eyeliner today, I'm just doing a normal wing. I don't feel like doing the lower lashes I normally do. So for this eyeliner, it does say directions begin at the inner corner of your eye along the lash line and work outwards. Position the brush tip close to the to the lash roots, and in a gentle fluid moment, brush color along the natural curve of your lash line. I'm going to try that. It's relatively, usually I start with the wing, but just try it out today. I will say I haven't actually used a liquid eyeliner that's like a brush tip and not like a pen kind of deal, felt tip, in a while, so this is kind of funky. This one I made a little too thick, but you know, that's okay. I followed on my nose. Also, one thing I like is that a lot of the packaging is matte. I think it's fun. This eye is a watery eye for me all the time, and it always waters whenever I do record videos. For some reason why I've noticed that lately. I think it's funny. To me at least. That's why I like doing this one off camera, so I can mess with it if it waters too much. We're gonna start with the eye pencils. I'm gonna start off with the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. The neutral brown one. I meant to say the color. I also have not used eyebrow pencils in a long time, so this will be fun to figure out since, yeah. Also, my mirror is tiny. I'm using this and you can see the reflection of my computer. I would like to say I normally never use eyebrow pencils because I don't have eyebrow hairs because I shave mine off, and pomade is usually the better one. Usually, I've never had good luck with eyebrow pencils for eyebrows unless I like super set them with something, but I'm not going to try to set them today just to see how they last and to see how much I touch my face. I'll be at home. I mean, I'm going to be at home, so it's okay if I touch my face. Also, it's kind of fun because I get to actually draw them on. Versus, like, you can only do so much with, like, a tiny angled brow brush. I think pretty good. I'm gonna try using the spoolie to like blend it out more. Even though it's basically just me like scratching my skin. But hey, it'll work. Just to blend it out a bit so it's not as like harsh. I think this looks pretty good. I wonder how they'll last all day. And then just blend it a little more with the sponge and hopefully we didn't pick up any foundation. There's the eyebrows. And now we're going to move on to the blush and highlighter. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. I also really like the size of these palettes. They're really cute. I like them. I'd be really upset if I didn't like start my audio. I'm using the wrong things. Take my blush brush, and then we're just gonna do the apples of our cheeks. Dust it on. And just tap it on. And then on the tip of our nose. Why not? We'll do a little bit on a bridge. Probably won't show up too much, but I think it looks pretty good. And then next we're going to do highlighter. The highlighter in it. They're both, obviously, I think it's called watermelon. They're very more peachy tones, I guess, is a good way to say it. Now we're gonna go in with the highlighter. I'm hoping it's not like when you like put on some highlighters, you see the color. Or like the color of what highlighter it is. Because I have one pink one, and like you can very much tell it's like pink without when it's not like, you know, getting hit by light. I'm trying today of just doing like stuff more centered up in front, I guess, in a sense, with my highlighter and blush instead of like super everywhere. And then we're gonna go on the brow bone. And then above the brow. Cupid's bow. Not gonna do my chin. Just because then it'll look like I have a weird pink splotch. If it stays. So here we are so far. Lashes, I'm going to do them off camera though. Just because, yeah. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my lashes and mascara on. The last things we're gonna be doing is putting on lip gloss. I've used these before. I have only one other shade of these at home, but I have not used this shade yet, so we're just gonna apply it. I'm doing lips. I only got lip gloss. I just didn't feel like ordering lipstick, I guess. And when I was ordering everything, I was trying to like order things within like, I would be like, yeah, this would look cute together. I also don't own any pink lip glosses anyways, so this works out perfectly for me. This is a plumping one, so it'll do its little tingly burning sensation, whatever it is, however you want to describe it, or how it comes off and feels to you. Yeah, and then now we're gonna use the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It's a 16-hour setting spray. So let's go. And then on it for the application of like how to use is hold 8 to 10 inches from face, close eyes, and then mist 2 to 4 times in a Z formation. So we're going to do that. That was way more than 3 to 4 times. That's okay. I missed my forehead. That's it. Hopefully I did that fine and enough. I'm so used to my Morphe continuous one, so I just go really fast and it's good. But since I just sprayed it, I'm gonna set a timer. And if it goes, I have a timer set up. If you can kind of see my phone screen's dirty. About 2 a.m. is when the timer will be done and go off. But I don't know if I will be up till 2 a.m. I'm gonna try at least doing a 12-hour mark since I feel like that's a fair enough amount for a setting spray. But we will see. Also, it smells really nice. It has aloe vera in it, or aloe vera, whatever you want to call it, in it, and it smells really good. Also, it has like a beady thing in it, which scared me when I first like messed with it. I was like, wow, weird, which is fine, it's whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna take my hair down. Wonder how well this will work with bangs and lashes and lip gloss. But yeah, here's how it looks now. I like how it turned out relatively. I think it looks pretty cute. But yeah, I'm gonna leave off on this note for this portion of the question of the day. Question of the day I'm going to do for this time is, what is your favorite anime? What's your favorite anime? Or if you want to like go with being like anime or manga, whichever one, if you read more than you watch anime. So basically your favorite manga or anime. Mine is Space Dandy. And that's just one of my favorite animes. But yeah, I will see you guys in anywhere between 12 to 16 hours. Okay, bye, see ya. So, one thing I want to start off saying, it's 2 a.m. I should have done a check-in earlier, or like sometime like in between, because I did take a nap. So like this part of my face is a little more wonky. But yeah, this is the end of 16 hours, I guess, of wearing makeup. I don't normally wear makeup this long, so my face is just like, what are you doing? And especially not like at an anime convention. So it's like, what are you doing? It's officially been 16 hours. It is now 2:09 a.m. I don't remember when I started this exactly, but yeah. Anyways, so I wore the Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. It's up to 16-hour wear, so I just want to try it out because that would be fun. And then I realized, I was like, I didn't really sleep good the night before, so I was tired, so then I took a nap earlier. Basically what I was saying before, I didn't realize on like how much the dryness picked up on camera. Like, my forehead's dry, and then my nose area and this area is dry. I'm glad my camera picked up like most of it stayed on pretty good. Especially being like it's 2 a.m. I don't have the sun. Also, Tang's behind me cleaning himself. A classic of mine, apparently now. One of the cats have to be behind me. But again, this is really fun to do. I haven't tried out a lot of these products before. Never tried any other concealer or foundation. I might have done like one of their setting sprays before in the past. I've had like lip gloss and like eyeliners and stuff like that. It's been a long time since I've used them, just because I just haven't bought them. But you definitely can tell I slept on like this side of my face. The one thing I will say, I do have dry skin. My skin doesn't look insanely dry, and mostly like the products I had on my nose stayed on pretty good for me like wearing glasses all day and me not like heavily like setting my nose with powder. But there is like some dryness up in this area of my forehead, but that's to be expected. Anyways, so obviously I like the normal like black eyeliner stick and then the contour palette because I always use them. We'll start off with the primer. I definitely will try it again. I liked it. It's weird, something out of my normal. I usually just use a pore filler and a hydrating one, so this is fun to use and I'm gonna try it again in the future. Just because it's neat and I've never used like a sticky primer. Next, the foundation. It has stayed on pretty good all day. It hasn't dried out my skin really bad, especially for wearing it all day. It's not full coverage, and I didn't build it up to make it more full, just because I knew I was going to wear it all day, and overall, I don't usually wear full covering foundation when I do wear like foundation on the daily. But yeah, so this one, I definitely will try again. Most of these I will try again, and I all really much liked most of these. So definitely is one I want to try out again, and especially like with the setting spray, it recommends using the poreless putty primer and then this foundation with it for it to like work better, I guess. Next, concealer. I definitely want to try again because of how tired I was, so my eye bags were already worse today than normal, but it has stayed up pretty good. I mean, it didn't crease super bad outside of like just me being tired and making my creases like under my eyes worse. And then next, going in, I really like these. These are very cute. And definitely I'll probably use these at least a lot more. And onto this eyeshadow palette. I really like the two lighter colors. The two darker ones I didn't really like. This one had a ton of fallout. The darkest one under the E. It had a lot of fallout and just overall like it was stubborn and wouldn't go on my eyelid at all. And then this one also just kind of... This one wasn't terrible, but it was kind of hard to blend for me personally. It wasn't terrible, but like I said, I prefer these two lighter colors on the entire thing. I just like the champagne-y, or not champagne-y, like rose goldy kind of colors. Or just like the soft, like mauve-y colors, I guess is a more appropriate term for it. And then the liquid eyeliner, this was the only thing I touched up on because I took off the lashes earlier because I don't wear false eyelashes all day. I usually take them off right after I get done with photos or something, just because I wear glasses and it's very annoying like having my eyelashes constantly hit my glasses. So I did reapply this, but this was like after like 5 hours of me wearing it. So, and it was just to like touch up like the inner part to where the strip lash was. I did really like this for what it was. I will try it again when I'm on a better eye day where this one isn't watering super bad, and also I don't randomly decide to take a nap. And I like these lashes. They're very cute and comfortable. This I was surprised about for how well my eyebrows have stayed on, especially with, you know, taking a nap and not having eyebrow hairs. This surprisingly stayed on well. Usually eyebrow pencils wear off on me right away. And then lastly, the lip gloss. I love these lip glosses. I think I've only tried one or two other shades. I might be wrong, I don't remember what I said earlier. But I like these ones. They're a nice lip plumping one if you are into that kind of thing, and it's lip gloss. It wears off, especially if you don't wear lipstick with it, which I did not. So overall, I had a lot of fun with this. Definitely something I want to do again. I want to try a lot of these again in different ways. Hopefully like using a better powder will help with everything. You keep it on longer. I think it pretty much stayed on pretty good for like 16 hours. So I'm very excited to take this all off soon. But overall, again, I had a lot of fun. I want to do this more in the future, and I hope this was very enjoyable to y'all. I'm still in shock about my eyebrows and how well they've stayed on. That's usually the one thing that gets messed up throughout the day of me wearing makeup all day. Is just I smear them because I touch my face a lot. And I know it's bad and everything else, and I touch my face a lot at home, at the very least, just from like going like that or like something, and just smear eyebrow up my forehead. Anyways, if you liked this and enjoyed it, subscribe if you want more messes, or to watch more messes. Everything else, want to see me slowly improve at doing this and get better at it. And slowly see me stop being camera shy, I guess, or just awkward. I'm tired, it's 2 a.m. Subscribe if you want more messes and just see me being just a complete disaster. And then just comment down below what your favorite anime or manga was. Again, like I said before, mine is Space Dandy. I'm curious to see what other people's are. What other people's is. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye. This is a mess.